Toastmaster Parth, you may go.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
As Sajid Ram of Heritage City Toastmasters Club, I welcome all the members to the 234th meeting of Heritage City Toastmasters Club. Now, let's have a mission. What is mission? Mission is a vision, goal, dream. So, what is the goal of the Toastmaster? We at Toastmaster provide a positive and supportive environment to all the members to empower their public speaking and communication skills. So there are some rules which we have to follow. So first one, I request all the members to keep their cell phones in a silent mode so that it will not disturb you. Second one, I request all the members will not talk about sex, religion, and politics. Third one, I request all the members, all the online members to keep themselves in muted position so that unless and until it's called upon. So keep this rule in mind. We will learn something from this meeting and make our day successful. Now it's time to call upon our presiding officer. Who is our presiding officer? By education, he is a electronics engineer. By profession, he is in a family business of jewelry. And by passion, he is an astronomer and photographer. And please help me welcome our presiding officer, Toastmaster Vikrant, with the big round of clapping. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikrant.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Parth, for such a wonderful introduction. Positive attitude. What it means, Toastmaster K? To take positive notes in everything. Yasmin?
To be hopeful that the things coming up are not bad.
But for me, positive attitude goes like this. A little bird in the sky, chirping. You look up, she smiles and sticks on your eyes. You don't angry and don't cry. But thank God that cows doesn't fly. With this positive note, we also have today's theme. In any situation, what is how the CEO, war times CEO, peace times. We will have today amazing session, but before that, let's have a guest introduction. Let's have first, we have an online guest Nisita. Guest Nisita, kindly unmute and please have your introduction. What is your name? What are you doing? And how did you come to know about the Toastmaster?
Hello, Toastmaster Vikrant.
So my name is Nishita Ajmera, and I am a soft skill corporate trainer. And I used to work in HDFC Bank, and post COVID, like everyone, I changed my direction. I started training people in corporate, and I was introduced to this particular class by Deepan Vaishnav. So he introduced me to the class, and then we had a conversation. He told that, why don't
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
speak, and then we connected. Yeah, so
yeah.
that is how.
Yeah, for the benefit of the other members, I introduce yourself. She is introduced by our veteran Toastmaster Deepan. And she will join maybe in future offline. Thank you very much, Nisita.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
We have another guest. Your name, what are you doing, and how did you come to know about the Toastmaster?
Good afternoon. Myself Jigar Kakkar, and I'm from Java, software developer. Right now, I'm handling a little startup. I came to know about Toastmaster from Quora. Like I was searching for the public speaking course or something, but I find this very much interesting. Definitely like to upgrade myself and would love to explore. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining. You will definitely enjoy. Now we have another Toastmaster and dear friend Varun. We have. Let's, for the benefit of the other new members, that who is Varun?
I'll just introduce myself.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Varun Masru. I was already a part of Toastmasters, but because of the pandemic, I was not here in Ahmedabad, so I could not continue. But I'm back, so let's see where it goes. I try to be an active part of whatever is happening and see how I can fit in and help you out. So yes, I'm excited for meeting new people who are already doing great work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, see. Now, any Toastmaster meeting is hosted by called Toastmaster of the Day. Who is Toastmaster of the Day? Toastmaster of the Day is someone who is entrepreneur, disruptor, and problem solver. He has lived, studied, and worked in 3 continents: Asia, Europe, and North America. He loves badminton, swimming, yoga, and going out for yummy food. Before I invite him, our one old member of SCTC has just arrived, and for the benefit of all, I would like to call upon for the introduction. Yes, yeah, whether if you come in, just come.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. My name is Darshit, and so many people recognize me here. I'm grateful that I'm not forgotten.
Yeah.
So I was associated with Toastmasters back in 2019, 2020. Due to some circumstances, I had to leave, but the platform gave me so much that I can't forget it. And it's a pleasure to join.
Wow. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, with big round of applause, let me invite Toastmaster Hardik, Toastmaster of the Day. Over to you. Yeah, thanks.
Hello and welcome, offline and online CEOs. How's the day so far? How's the day so far?
Great.
Great?
Great.
Great. Awesome. Great. Before we move into the CEO theme, let me explain in a quick way how we conduct this session. Usually in this session, we have 3 different parts. First, repeat speeches, where today we are going to have 2 amazing speakers. Thereafter, one of the best Toastmasters, whom I believe as a table topic, who will conduct his thing. as a table topic master. And the third would be breakfast for champions, where we'll all receive constructive feedback from our journal evaluator. What is journal evaluator? In my language, that person is for this meeting is a main chowkidar. We all know the chowkidar, right? So he is the chowkidar for this session. In terms of CEO, what is a CEO? Who is a CEO? Can anyone please?
Chief Executive Officer is a informed CEO, and he takes care of the whole functioning, management, and all vanities of the company. Takes care of the company as well.
Right. He is our entrepreneur, startup budding entrepreneur. And he is absolutely right. CEO. Oh, Nishita, please.
Yeah, CEO is somebody who's a person with a vision and has, risk-taking capability to ensure that this particular vision comes into fruition. So he's a visionary.
Right. He has a long-term vision. And sometimes when we go in a defining certain post, like CEO, president, some startup company, they have CEO and president, one post, one man army kind of role. So in journal, in just one sentence, if we consider CEO is the highest designation within the company, right? And thereafter there is a president and so on. So in terms of CEO, if that's about the business arena, what about in the personal arena? Don't you think we all are CEOs for our brand, for ourselves? Are we?
Yes.
Indeed, we are. Nishita, we would greatly appreciate if you can switch on your webcam so that we can connect with you. Is it possible?
Yes, sure. I'll do that in a while. Sure.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll go much deeper in terms of CEO. Now we have got it. So in terms of today's theme of peacetime and a wartime, isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Great. Let's invite someone who is acting as a GE, General Evaluator of the day. Who is this person? By education, he's an engineer. By profession, an entrepreneur, and passion, a public speaker. This person has represented Oman and UAE in international arena part of the cricket team. He started his Toastmaster journey as Sergeant at Arms, VP of membership, gradually became the club president and a past area director. Let's welcome with big, loud Toastmaster Jai.
Many people you might have seen, they're great public speakers, isn't it? Most of the people nowadays are in the field of communication, in the field of public speaking, in the field of leadership qualities and developing leadership skills as well. But are they successful? Are they successful? Yes or no?
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Maybe. Not all of them. Maybe. Anyone from yes? Yes, Jigar, what do you think?
Yeah, not everyone is successful. Because their main skill cannot be like public speaking. So if I'm a software developer, then I can earn enough money, but I find it very difficult to be a public speaking. So in terms of success, like not every time the money can matter.
Okay. So people, those who are in the profession of public speaking, those who are in profession of giving expert advices to people, but mostly they are not among the people those who are successful. Why is that? Because they do not get proper feedback. They are not open to feedbacks. And this place is not only for feedbacks. This place you can improve on your glossophobia. What is glossophobia, my dear friends? Glossophobia is a kind of a fear of stage fear that we call. This place not only helps you get rid of that stage fear, this place not only helps you in helping you in your grammar, in improving your fluency in English. This place not only helps you in managing your speech in the given time. This place not only helps you to become great leaders, because in Toastmasters, what do we say? Toastmasters International, where leaders are made. So, fellow budding leaders, I am going to be the class monitor for all of you, the journal evaluator. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Hardik, for introducing me. Very nice. So, what does a journal evaluator do? What does he do? He evaluates the meeting from the start till the end. He evaluates each and every person who is coming onto this platform. But to do such a humongous task, I don't think so. One person can not do this task, because this is a Herculean task. I think it is. So I have a team. I have two teams. Number one, I have a tag team, that is T for timer, A for a counter, and G for grammarian, right? The second team is of evaluators. I have a team of evaluators as well with me, who would be evaluating the speech of the lovely speakers that we have today. Hello, is anyone listening to me? Yeah. Because do you want to become a successful public speaker? If yes, raise your hand and do listen to the speakers, those who are available here onto the stage. We have guest Nishita today as well, and we would love to see you at this particular venue very soon. Thank you for switching on your video as well. Without any further ado, I would like to introduce you all with my tag team. Timer, a counter, and grammarian. Everybody listen to their introduction, because this tag team is very, very important, and please take care of your time, errors, and grammatical mistakes. So today we have one person taking two roles. This is the magic of Heritage City Toastmasters Club. So we have the timer and the counter taking the role, and he is Toastmaster Keval, one and only one person of Heritage City Toastmasters Club. Before I call him upon, let me tell you, he has already taken the executive committee roles for the past 2 years now. He has already been secretary twice, and currently he is serving as the vice president education of this club. He is a very hardworking person, a software engineer, and this year was a changing moment for him, because he got married. So please help me welcome the timer and a counter of the day, Toastmaster Kevin.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
You will not find time for anything. If you want time, you must make it. So as a timer, I'll note down each timings of each speaker, whoever is coming on the stage. So throughout the meeting, we will be having different types of segments. So prepared speech, for the prepared speeches, there will be time limit of 5 to 7 minutes. For the evaluation sessions, there will be time limit of 2 to 3 minutes. And for the table topic session, time limit will be 1 to 2 minutes. So for prepared speeches, minimum time is 5 minutes. So at 5 minutes, I will show green card. At 6 minutes, I'll show yellow card. At 7 minutes, I'll show red card. For the evaluation, same flow. At 2 minutes, I'll show green card. At 2.5, I'll show yellow card. And 3 minutes, I'll show red card. And for the evaluation session, for 2 minutes, I'll show green card. 2.5, I'll show yellow card, and red for 3 minutes. And for the each speaker, 30 seconds will be the grace period. And after then, they will be disqualified. So these are the time rules. And at the end of the report, at the end of the meeting, I'll present my report. Okay. Now, our counter. Suppose you are a businessman and you are going to make a $1 million deal. For that, you have to pitch your idea to the investors. Now, you have come up in front of investors and you are telling your idea to the investor. And you are telling like, hello, I am Keval Kubawar. So this is my idea about. So what will happen? Obviously, investors will not be interested in you. So the counter, as a counter, I'll be noting down each filler words and sounds that you make in your speech. For example, while you are speaking, you are using words like so, like, some repeating words or some short pauses. So that filler words will stop you from becoming a fluent speaker. So as a counter, my role will be to note down that filler words and sounds, and I'll note down each of these usages and present my report at the end of the meeting, so that it will help you to become a fluent speaker. Okay.
As I said before, only one person in this club can take 2 roles, and that is one and only one person, that is Toastmaster Keval. He has taken it. Thank you so much, timer and a counter, Toastmaster Keval, for introduction. Just to add on, the speakers, those who will be coming here, in the second section that we have the impromptu, even the guests can participate. All right. So please, note down that you have to speak for at least 1 minute to qualify. And you will be having 30 seconds of grace period at the end. And even for example, the timer said that from 5 to 7 minutes is the prepared speeches. So if you're speaking for 4 minutes and 30 seconds also, you will be qualified and above, obviously. All right, just to add on. The person who talks about being successful in life, the person who handles relationships very nicely, The person who has studied from the Tony Robbins Institute, and from where even Obama and all those people, Warren Buffett, and how to become rich and everything, how to enrich your network. Person also here has studied from Tony Robbins Institute. Let me tell you, this person is none other than the third person of my tag team. He is the budding Toastmaster, the treasurer of Heritage City Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Harsh, as the grammarian of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jayesh, for such a warm introduction. It's indeed a pleasure to be a grammarian of today. So he has already a team of, we are already a G, right? Who is veteran speaker. We have vice president who says, I will measure your A's and ums to be a fluent speaker. Who says we must manage time, and he is veteran speaker who will teach us to be successful. And I am also his part of his team, but I will not be strict. I will say make grammatical errors. Have as many arms and R's. Don't worry. We are not pitching investors here. So I will give you free playground. What's most important thing to be success is to have fluent speech, right? But before that, before fluent speaker, was he a fluent speaker at the first time? I will say is just show up. Just make mistakes. So I will not be strict like our president and our director, but I will allow you to make as many mistakes as you want, but you have to come up here, right? So I will be a report. I will measure good usages and not so good uses of grammar, and will present my report at the end of the meeting. So what is word of the day today? Word of the day is abundance, right? There is abundance of opportunities in HCDC and Toastmasters to become a amazing, successful speaker and a good leader. And what is phrase of the day is every cloud has a silver lining. So what's his meaning? Every dark situation, every challenging situation has a positive outcome and a seed of outcome. Every crisis has an opportunity. That's a word of the day and phrase of the day, right? Are you clear with it? Or if you would like to ask anything?
Can you explain?
Yeah, it's every cloud has a silver lining. Means every dark situation there has some positive in it, right? In COVID also we learned a lot of things. Our technology of Zoom, if I have $1 billion investors, I don't have to go to US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Kashmir. I can make them present on the Zoom and pitch my idea and can create billions of dollars of investment sitting at home, right? So this has this opportunity COVID has given. So every cloud has a silver line. Fine. So that's all from my side. I will present my report at the end of the meeting. Over to Toastmaster G.
With abundance of knowledge that you have gathered right now, I hope you will be in time. I hope your speech doesn't be awful. I wish it should be awesome, and you don't utter any grammatical mistakes. One request for everyone. Number one is always maintain a smile on your face, because even if the speech is normal, your smiles can bring energy in the speaker's confidence as well. Second point, please don't cross talk, because I'll be noting down those things. And the third most interesting part is whosoever will be coming to speak here onto this platform, please listen to them carefully. Why? Because at the end of when I'll be coming back at the third session to conduct the evaluation session, I will be asking you few questions. So that is going to be an active listening round, and whosoever gives the correct answer, next meeting will be getting chocolates. So, dear guests and to all fellow Toastmasters, I am going to be back. Please do make mistakes, but I'll be noting down each and everything of each and every person. I hope you commit less mistakes. With this, I'll be back when the Toastmaster of the day calls me. Please help me welcome again the person who's talking about wartime CEO or peacetime CEO. Please help me welcome again Toastmaster Hardik.
Before we go into wartime or peacetime CEO theme, let's clap twice. First, thanks to our Remedian, we have abundance of opportunity to make mistakes. And second, in this session, we are starting something different, active listening, and I'm waiting for my chocolates. Believe me, I will catch you, Toastmaster Jayesh, wherever, whenever you are next time. Believe me.
From Zoom.
Wherever. So, anybody does know about Eric Smith? Eric Smith, yeah?
I think the founder of Ericsson.
Eric Smith, okay, good. Every cloud has a silver lining. So, somewhere, somehow. Anybody heard Eric Smith?
Just now.
Just now. Great. How's about? Yes, Nishita?
I'm reading a book which is
Oh, okay, that's my favorite one. Thank you. That's my his coach Ben.
Bill
Yeah,
Campbell.
right. Ben Campbell. We are
Yes,
going
Bill
to.
Campbell.
So who is Eric Smith? How's about Steve Jobs?
Yes.
Steve Jobs, right? What is all about Steve Jobs? Apple. Right? So Eric's likewise Steve Jobs, the CEO of Apple. Steve was the founding or first CEO of Google, co-founder. That's kind of the difference. How many of you know the working style that Apple Steve Jobs had? Anybody watch the movie, Steve Jobs movie? Right? Lot of stories.
He was very he was very keen into design part. He never
Okay.
accepted, ordinary design.
Right, right. How's about Manmohan Singh? Right? And M2, Modi? Right? So can we correlate kind of their work style? What is that called? A peace style, working style, or a war time. Before we proceed peacetime and wartime, I will invite our first speaker of the day. And who is this speaker? He is someone who is working for this club 24/7. What I know for last 1 year. And he is a amateur photographer. We all see his photos from all across the globe once a while in our WhatsApp group. He is by education an engineer and by profession an entrepreneur. And his formal education and introduction was provided earlier. So let's welcome the first speaker of the day, Toastmaster. Now it's time to invite his evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Jayesh, for his objective.
Yes, thank you so much. Toastmaster, should I do that?
Yes.
Okay, so Toastmaster Vikrant is going to deliver his speech from the pathway leadership development. His level is L3S2. The title of the speech is An Epic Tale. The objective of this speech would be connect the audience by storytelling. The timer, please note, would be 5 to 7 minutes. Break a leg. Toastmaster Vikrant.
Let's invite to speak Toastmaster Vikrant, an epic tale, Toastmaster Vikrant.
How many of you like listening story? And if it is epic tale, then why? Because epic tale have inspiration, motivation. And today I'm going to share a little conversation from Mahabharata between two great characters. One is Lord Krishna, and second one, Karna. Are you all ready to listen?
Yes.
And there will be definitely takeaway from you. Okay. My dear fellow Toastmaster, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Lord Krishna was trying lots of that war should not be happen between two brothers, Kauravas and Pandavas. And he was thinking that let me go to the Karna and convince that he should not give side to the Duryodhana. And we know Karna, son of God's son, every day she is used to go bank of Yamuna River and pray the sun. So Krishna decided to visit there. One early in the morning, they meet and greet each other. The normal conversation goes like this. Karna asks, when I was born, my mother left me. I was grown up as illegitimate child. That was my fault. I want education from Dronacharya, but he refused me because I was not in Kshatriya family, the Kaurav. A cow was accidentally hit by my arrow. An owner caused me without my proper reason. Lord Parsuram gave me education. But when he came to know that I was son of Kunti, he caused me that I will forget everything my knowledge when I need most. That was my fault. I was disgraced in Draupadi's swami. Even Mother Kunti told me the real truth at the end, only to protect other sons. Whatever I have received in my life, it is to the charity of the Duryodhana. So what is the wrong if I take him his side? Lord Krishna smiled and replied, Karan, I was born in jail, and at that moment I was separated from my birthright. There were multiple attempts on my life, even before I could walk. Karan, you grown up from childhood listening to the noise of sword, arrows, bows, elephant, horses. Look at me. only cow said, heard, and done. And I got education at the age of 16 at the Guru Santimani Rishi's ashram. You married with your girl of your choice, girl. I am also in love, but rather end up someone who love me and marry, and someone who rescue by me from demons. If Duryodhan will won the war, you will get lots of credit. But what about me? If Dharmaraja Yudhishthir will won, people blame me for the war and related problems. I had to move all my community from Mathura to the offshore Dwarika to protect from demon Jarasan. And by doing so, I was falling forward. Run away. You know the name? Raneshwar. Colonel, life is not fair and peaceful. And everyone has to face challenges. And this conversation goes on. And we all know it end up without any outcome. But I want to have question as a storyteller. What is the takeaway from this conversation? General takeaway, not between two them, but there is something takeaway message. Problems are the part of life. Yes.
That is not fair to anyone.
Are they?
I think there. I believe when problems are there, they also would like to of course learn it.
We are focused on our problems.
The takeaway message is yes, Nishita.
Everybody has different challenges in life. It is how you look at life. You know, yes, so how you look at life is important rather than the challenges, because everybody will have different set of challenges.
No matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you disgrace, no many, no matter how many times unfaithful, unrespectful happen to you, but what important is how you reacted at that moment. There is no shortcut of success. Duryodhan has done very wrongly. The current has part of us. So it end up badly. So whatever something happened wrong with us, that only behave positively. Even Lord Krishna has faced some this. So we are the normal people. I think this is the takeaway for all. Am I right? Over to you, Rosman.
Everyone will have 30 seconds to provide any kind of constructive feedback to Vikrant. They can provide to his WhatsApp. And meanwhile, this is what the spirit of HCTC Toastmaster Club. And I greatly appreciate our Toastmaster Bharat Surana just joined us in his car. So that shows his commitment towards mutual growth at this Toastmaster Club. Thank you, Bharat. Now, I want to invite the second speaker of the day and question. Someone who personally I know is very energetic, likewise me, with a $1 billion smile, a busy mom, working 24/7, overtime job. By profession, she was a lecturer, and by education, she had computer engineering degrees. She has a lot to say today after a long time in-person meeting. So please welcome Toastmaster Yasmin. Toastmaster Yasmin. Please. Please. Now I will invite Toastmaster Darshit, one of our old Toastmasters, as an evaluator for Yasmin.
Good afternoon, everyone again. Toastmaster Yasmin, you're giving your second speech from level 1. The pathway is innovative planning. Sure, L1, S2. Okay, L2, S1. I'm really sorry.
L2S2.
Okay, I'll start again. She's giving her second speech from level 2 from the pathway innovative planning. And the speech objective is to focus on different audience types and addressing them effectively. The title of her speech is Don't Gulp Down Your Fears, but Embrace Them. Don't gulp down your fears, but embrace them.
Toastmaster Yasmin, don't gulp down your fears, but embrace them. Don't gulp down your fear, rather embrace them. Toastmaster, yes.
Good evening, energetic Toastmasters. I am Toastmaster Shubham, your table topic master of the day. And today I am going to call upon the very new member of our club. Yes. So I'm going to call upon the very new member of our club, and she is, guess what? Toastmaster Yasmin. Toastmaster Yasmin. Johnny. Yeah. So your topic is your utmost fear. That was my very first table topic. My utmost fear. What is a mortal's utmost fear? It's death. But at that moment, I was standing still, like a dead lady, with my toes nailed to the ground, without any movement, for 2 minutes. And everyone moaned at me because I was silent for 2 minutes. Not to my surprise, everyone clapped earlier and I get back to my seat. What should have I said there? Should I have said that, you know what, Toastmaster Shubham, table topic master, you are my atmosphere. Whenever you come donning your black jacket and juggling all those chips in your hand, whenever you open your wide mouth and the moment you start rolling your tongue, I am scared. I am scared that he might call me. Yes, I was scared of table topics. Is any one of you scared of table topics? Oh, I'm not the odd one out. We have many, right? So I still remember my first table topic, and I still remember the first table topic master, that wicked person, Toastmaster Shubham. I'm very sorry, Toastmaster Shubham. I'm sure you're not going to watch this. In our day-to-day life, we have many emotions. It can be joy, sadness, anger, fear, anxiety. Can anyone tell me, can Toastmaster Cable tell me what is the dominant emotion you had today? Like you were all time mostly happy or sad or stressed? Not stressed because it's Saturday. Happy. He's mostly happy. I can see that. Yeah. Great. Many of us are. So, my dominant emotion is fear. I'm a timid, shy mouse. I'm very fearful. I'm fearful of lizards, bugs, accidents, cars, roads, alien invasion, earthquakes. I'm afraid of my baby's teething, her sleep regressions, and almost everything on earth. Yes, I have those fears. Every one of us have that weird fears, right? Can anyone share their weird fears? No one? You're very fearful, too fearful to share it? Okay.
That's the only thing.
That's the only fear, yeah. And it is weird. I agree with you. So, last weekend, I was watching a movie with my partner in a theater. The theater was half full. Some old people sitting there. At this side of the corner, loved up couples. A baby wailing his heart out at the back. And some chitty, giggling youngsters in the front. We were sitting here. My partner was very excited to see all the VFX and all. He just cuffed up his sleeves and he was just waiting, watching that Avatar ad, teaser. Suddenly a thought crossed my mind. I tickled his shoulder. I said, listen. He said, yes. What if fire breaks out here? He said, what? I said, what if fire breaks out here? He said, earlier he was irritated, now he got angry. He said, what are you saying? I said, you don't know about that border tragedy? He said, what is that border tragedy? I continued. I said, there were many people sitting in the theater watching border. Suddenly, fire breaks out in the theater. And all the exit points were closed by the owner and everyone was burnt alive. He then looked at those elderly couple and those loved up couples and those youngsters, and he was imagining how we all are burning alive. What travels the fastest? Light. That day I realized fear travels the fastest. It is contagious. We both were sitting there looking at the exit points. No one remembers the movie. Okay, so many things about fear, but you know what? How can we overcome that fear? We can overcome those fears by owning it, by embracing it. For example, I was very fearful of giving speeches. Still, I'm standing here. I'm fearful of leaving home because, I am fearful that what if my daughter, younger one, hits her dad with a china vase there? I'm fearful what if my husband found out those cookies I hid in the fridge? I'm fearful of many things. Still, I'm standing here, overcoming my fear. You know what? I'm a half-baked cookie. Still, I am showing up. So you know how to overcome your fear? By embracing it. So, in the next meeting, anywhere in the world, there is a Toastmaster Yasmin sitting, being the very new member of the club, and someone calls her upon as with a heavy accent like Toastmaster Shubham, calls her upon, she is able to give that speech or impromptu without any hesitation. All right? So the very best way to overcome your fear is by embracing it. Anyone of you is fearful of lizards? Toastmaster Jayesh, go home and cuddle. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Indeed, every fear has a silver lining. We have 30 seconds to provide some constructive feedback to our Toastmaster. Yes, thank you. We are good? Thank you. So we have seen both different kind of CEO personalities. Someone who looks like Manmohan Singh, a peacetime one, and someone who acts on the feet as Modi. The first time this wartime and peacetime CEO concept was brought by Nishita, you were right, Bal Campbell, who coached one of the top CEOs in the world, Steve Jobs, Google CEO, Amazon CEO, Jeff Bezos, and many. And that is why he wrote the book as The $1 Trillion Coach. And he said that to Ben Horowitz, who wrote the book? Anybody read this book? The Hard Thing About Hard Things. So this concept came from that. I will invite two role players. Any question concern about wartime and peacetime CEO? I know they are an if and but. So we are going to play have two role players after this impromptu session. And we'll see how different people in a business setting or in a personal arena can be a wartime and peacetime CEO. Is that okay? So do I have two volunteers for quick 2-minute role play as a wartime and a peacetime CEO to show who they are later on? Sorry, your name again? Jigar. After the table topic session. So you will have time to make your role. Okay, I'm going to give you an assignment in advance. You will play here. Right. Yeah. So anyone else? So because you are the first one, do you want to be a wartime or a peacetime CEO? Select whichever you want. You have time to plan. You want to be a peacetime. Great. Like Smith Schwartz. Perfect. And who is going to be our wartime CEO? Raj? Jayesh? Perfect. He's an entrepreneur. So that makes him, and he's a startup entrepreneur. So that will definitely make him a wartime CEO. In terms of wartime CEO, where you have urgency to act, like when Steve Jobs came back to Apple as a CEO, the company was almost on the verge of bankruptcy. When Modi had this China and we had this COVID. Aaj raat, aadhi raat, 12 baje se, something like that. So somewhere you need to act on your feet right away, which we are going to learn pretty soon from our table topic master. And for the peacetime CEO, something is like when this first CEO of Google, when he was there, they were the one and only company on this planet to bring that Google experience. So what they done? They given their employees to spend their 20% of time for innovation. Do what you like. So they are very relaxed. They are very relaxed, easygoing, like our Manmohan Singh. Right? So you got the idea? Wartime CEO, Jay, and peacetime CEO, Jigar. Jay versus Jay. I think we are going to have amazing session. Before that, let me invite our yes. How can we forget? So is timer, both are qualified as a speaker? Yes. Perfect. So now it's time to vote for the best speaker. The first speaker was Toastmaster Vikrant and second speaker Toastmaster Jasmine. Yes. And vote should be sent to Vikrant. To Vikrant's WhatsApp. Please send your vote to Vikrant's WhatsApp. And those who do not have Vikrant's WhatsApp, they can also send to Jayesh to his WhatsApp. Are we done now? Voting? Perfect. This is time to invite our very special table topic master of the day. His introduction is already been given earlier, but I would describe him someone who is acting as one of the best table topic master that I have seen in this club and personally encouraged me to participate. And I will encourage everyone to come on board and participate. Toastmaster, please welcome Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hardik, for such a warm introduction. Amazing session we are having right now. Learning a lot of things. Fine. So what is table topics? Right? We are learning about being successful leader, communicator, and everything, right? But everything goes as we have planned in life. No, right? Such an amazing speaker we have, such an amazing leader, right? But suddenly COVID came. Now presentation has to be done online on the Zoom. We are master of offline, but now we have to deliver it online on the Zoom. What will happen? We have to act impromptu. So that is what table topics teaches us, to act impromptu, because life will never occur as per our plannings, because life has its own plans, right? Universe has its own plans. That's why Krishna is told, only focus on your actions, your karmas, results is in my hands. You don't focus on results, otherwise you'll be in pain and suffering. It's in my hands. So that is what table topics teaches us, to act impromptu when the life throws its plan. Fine. So what you have to do is, you have to just speak impromptu. Topic will be given to impromptu, and you have to embrace the fear and become a great speaker like Toastmaster Yasmin just delivered it, right? So the rules are, you have to be given 2 minutes, right? 1 minute, 1 minute will be shown a green card, 1 minute 30 seconds will be showing yellow card, and at 2 minutes you will be shown a red card, but still you have 30 seconds of grace period, right? So don't forget all about ahs, ums, grammar, everything. Just show up and speak whatever is coming best from your mind. Just forget, be light, right? I will be giving very funny topics. So who will come first? And I would encourage our speakers to use phrase of the day and word of the day, right? So who would like to go first? Who would like to go first? Yes, from offline, I would prefer to first. Yes, guest, who would like to come? No issues there. Yes. Yes, every guest has to participate. No options. Okay, fine. Toastmaster Bharat. Okay, fine. So yes, I would encourage you to come on video and embrace this fear.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, but your handsome face is not visible to us.
Just
So
a second.
please also give us your connection and presence. Fine. Okay, fine. So your topic is, if genie appears in front of you, Toastmaster Bharat, if genie appears in front of you, Toastmaster Bharat.
Good evening, everyone. If genie appears in front of me,
What happened? Are you there, Toastmaster Bharat?
which I can ask to a genie, I would ask him that make a country a peaceful country, make a world a peaceful world, make an approach of a person a peaceful approach. Other than that, I would ask the genie that if my wishes are more, say for example, I've heard that genie gives us 3 wishes. And if he gives for 3 wishes, my first wish would be that make me as rich as possible, make me Adani. My second wish will be make me as healthy as a person as I can be. And my third wish will be give me 5 more wishes. So that's what my perspective about when a genie appears to me. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Bharat, for such an amazing speech. So now who would like to go, or I will have to pick them?
Yes, please.
Yes, guest Nishita, you would like to go, or offline members first? Yes, I have to pick, I think. Yes. Yes, Toastmaster Jigar. If you have a money printer, Toastmaster Jigar, if you have money printer, Toastmaster Jigar.
If I have the money printer, then you will print out the. Yeah, that's obvious thing. I will wish like no one can sleep, like no one will sleep with the hungry stomach. Can do many things with the money, but I'm like you can speechless here. Yes, of course.
How much money you will print?
I will keep the
20%.
obvious, but I need to make it like rest.
Or you will give to me.
Sure. If you give me easy topic next time. That's I will travel around the world. Like, it's the best thing.
How much you will sell that?
Free for you.
Fine, where you will travel?
Everywhere around the except the Pakistan.
And what you will, where you will stay? What you will buy? Where you will stay? Where you will.
I would love to go to Switzerland, of course.
And which hotels you will stay? 5-star, 7-star, 8-star, or 3 hotel?
I have the money printer, so I can.
You can own the hotel.
Yeah.
Great, great. Okay, thank you. Fine. So, yes, guest Nishita. So, are you ready for it?
Same or topic would be different?
Yeah, topic
ready.
would be different. Yes,
Oh,
it's
yes,
improv.
yes,
You don't get chance to prepare.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So, Toastmaster Nishita, if you were Gautam Adani, Toastmaster Nishita.
Oh, wow. This is something which millions and millions of people dream of. So if that comes to me, I immediately feel I'm the luckiest person on this earth. I'm sure. Just imagine you're talking to, what the person's name, Gautam. You're speaking to him. Just imagine you at Toastmasters. Gautam Adani has just popped up as a guest. How would that feel? I'm feeling already on cloud 9. I'll have all the resources that I would want to work for. I'll have all the connections that people really, crave for. I'll have all the money to do good, to do things which people are fearful of.
maybe because of any XYZ reason, I'll have no fears per se. I'll have no shortage of resource. And being on top of it, in, after all the effort, after all the hard work that a person has done, isn't it wonderful to being recognized for something that we've done? So if I would be Gautam Adani, I would be really glad, you know, and I'm sure you all would be feeling so lucky that Gautam Adani has walked into this room. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So I will also have loan of $1 billion for startup from Gautam Adani.
Hopefully, yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, I gave a topic to Gautam Adani. Right, so lucky we are.
True.
Fine. So now who is the next? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Varun Devta. Okay, okay. So very easy topic for you. Yes. Yes. If you are really Varun Devta. If you are really Varun Devta, Toastmaster Varun. If you are really Varun Devta.
Impromptu speech for an impromptu topic. So if I was really Varun Devta, first I will figure out what am I really doing, because at this point of time I don't know. So, but I'm assuming it's something to do with water and rain and thunder. So I'll really regulate it. I think this time Ahmedabad had a lot of rain. My car really got messed up because of the water. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. Apart from that, if I was Varun Devta, I'll figure out if I was really a Devta. If Devtas have other Devtas around them. Are people Devtas or Devtas Devtas? And then, try to get rid of religion if possible. I guess that is good enough ending for this. And I'm already at the green card. No? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, then I'll go on about religion then. So then, yeah, definitely. I try to get rid of religion, make sure that people feel that they are the Devtas, because I'm pretty sure I'm a person and a Devta at this point of time. So it works out. And yeah, I'll end my speech because what I might say now might be controversial. So I'll end it.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Yes, Varun. Such a humorous way now. Yes, now who would like to come? Yes. Oh wow, amazing. It's so, so that's impromptu, right? Truly. Yes. Fine, I have to think. Impromptu for such a great speaker, right? Fine. Okay, fine. Toastmaster Vikas. If you won a billion dollar lottery, Toastmaster Vikas, if you won a $1 billion lottery.
Okay, so if I won a $1 billion lottery, I mean, that is going to be miracle. It is not easy thing. I think I might get a heart attack also. Who knows? Because a lot of things, a lot of people, when they get sudden fund from such sources, it becomes very tough to manage that. Anyway, if I become billionaire and I won a $1 billion lottery, I would like to spend it. Spend it for good. Spend it for me. Spend it for my country. Spend it for my family. And of course, you friends. How many of you want Mercedes? Text me today. I'll book one for each one of you. Yeah. Moreover, that, see, I think the richness is about how richer you are emotionally, how rich you are spiritually, how rich you are in terms of knowledge and skills. It's not only money. So even if the money comes, I believe that will not add a lot of value to me. If obviously I want to earn money, I want to become billionaire, but I want to use all that money for the betterment of society. Many of you must be aware, me and my friend gentleman, Mr. Jayes, we started an organization, I think almost 2 years back, called UMI, where we tried to educate people, try to help people how to come out of difficult situations. So maybe it will be a seeding for our funding for Umid, Toastmaster JS, isn't it? So I think that is what I feel as of now. And I think money, there is a saying which goes like, money can't buy everything, but I believe it can also buy a lot of things. So let us pray that one day I become billionaire. Lot of part of that will go to get after that. Thank you so much.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Yes, so now who would like to come? Okay, Toastmaster Park. Okay, so very interesting topic for you. Toastmaster Park, if you can marry most beautiful woman on earth, if you can marry most beautiful woman on earth, Toastmaster Park.
First of all, I will thank you to put me in this situation, and I will not like the right now as I am speechless. Sorry, no, but I have open ground. So because I'm speechless right now, I don't have words. I use the same approach and just look at her and appreciate the nature's beauty. And second thing is,
You will appreciate yourself.
sorry,
The girl is beautiful.
Harsh knows.
We have got married, you know.
Apsara, let's say. Oh, already 1 minute has passed.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go for a date wherever she wants. And thank you.
This opportunity won't come.
I'm speechless.
Amazing, amazing. Yes, yes. So after her beauty, you will get clean mold and you will be speechless. Find one last topic we can have. Yes, Toastmaster Darshit, yes. No, it's okay, it's fine. Yes, Toastmaster Yasmin. Okay. Fine, and last, we are having such a fun and amazing time, right? We have Gautam Adar and everything. Okay. So let me also think a topic for you.
Please give me money.
You want?
Anything.
No, you told something. What topic you would like? What topic? Give me a choice. Tougher to say. Okay, fine. I got it. Yes. Toastmaster Yasmin, if you become owner of World Bank, if you become owner of World Bank, Toastmaster Yasmin.
So you may be a billionaire, you may be a millionaire, you have a beautiful wife at home, right? But money kept at one place is not really valuable. Money should move, and I am the owner of World Bank. What should I do now? I have so many people coming to my door asking for loans. But first of all, I'll give some money to Toastmaster Vikas for his startup. And then, though he's a billionaire, then I would invest something on our country's development. As you know, our country is a developing country. The infrastructure is growing so fast. I am the owner of the World Bank and Indian. So first of all, I'll give the money to my country. Secondly, we will own a good place for our meetings to be held. I'll also make sure that there are good date places for taking a beautiful wife out there. Thirdly, I would be, right now I'm not good in savings as I am now the owner of the World Bank. So savings is not on my cards right now. I can lend and lend and lend. I can lend some money to my mother, so she should stop cribbing about my savings and all those expenditures I have. I'm also thinking that I should help some poor countries, that countries in South Africa and more people where people are usually hungry, solve world hunger. I know it's not very easy task to solve world hunger, but we have so many billionaires out here. in this room. So in our country is a country of billionaires and rich people. So I'll just help out our country and all those places where the world hunger is the prominent problem. And I think I should save something for myself too, but I have good friends out there. Give me some from the printing machine as well. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for amazing speech. And I appreciate all the speakers who participated, and we had a amazing, full of abundant. This session was abundant, right? We were just in imagination, and if 1% is also real, where we could be, right? In imagination, we can always be richer. Right. So that's all from my side, and over to Toastmaster of the day. Yes. So best voting. We have list of amazing speakers. Toastmaster Bharat, guest Jigar, guest Nishita, Toastmaster Varun, Toastmaster Vikas, Toastmaster Parth, Toastmaster Yasmin. So please raise your hand, everybody, so audience can have good time voting. Your mobile number, we can write it down. You liked table topics. It was such an amazing session. There's so much humor, fun, great talent. I created all these topics impromptu in just coming here. So that's the beauty of impromptu speaking. Fine. So everybody has done with the voting. Okay, over to table Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Indeed, it was an energetic session that we always expect from Toastmaster. Now it's time for our peacetime CEO. Timer, can we have just, there's no contest or anything, just to show the time that we are reaching 2 minutes. Just one kind of simple time, something green light you can show. So in this part of peacetime CEO, similar to what we did as a table topic session, imagine you are a peacetime CEO, how you would act, what would you do for your company. I can give a scenario that you are a CEO of one of the largest company, right? And you have a long-term vision, right? And it's a peacetime. How you're going to run the company, right? So what your peacetime CEO characteristic that I described, and whatever you can add some masalas. Would that be okay? Perfect. Let's welcome our peacetime CEO. Starts with Jignesh, guest Jigar. I'm sorry. Jigar as peacetime CEO.
To consider a situation.
Peacetime. There are peacetime.
What is the peacetime model?
No, the market is in full, like 18,000 and 50. And this is no issue about anything. And you have fun time. How you're going to act as a peacetime CEO. It means like it's a peacetime. There's no issue, no nothing.
Everything is going smoothly.
Yeah, supposed to enter long run.
Okay.
And how you're going to run. In a very simple language, you are playing a test match.
Okay.
Right? So it's a long term 5 years to live. In business or life, how you're going to end as a peacetime CEO.
So imagine me as a CEO of largest company, and everything is going smoothly. Okay. So first of all, I will declare a
4 week work, 4 week a day work, 4 day a week, and I will not increase the working hours. I will like give the employees to spend the time with their family, so that I can get the productive work from my employees. I can give the unlimited leaves, but with a condition, like I can get the expected work, whatever I expect in terms of project or in terms of deadline. I can declare like everything is going smoothly. I have the profit in the company, so I can like declare a 2 increment a year.
Wow.
In terms of getting more clients, I can like go offer more incentive to the business team. Like if you get me 10 million projects, then I can give some percentage of incentive.
Yeah. Indeed. Perfect. So now it's time for our wartime CEO. See, before inviting him, he's on the wall. He's there. That's a characteristic of
Wartime.
perfect.
Thank you so much. There is a war and I'm sitting at my place, and what is the use of becoming a CEO at the wartime? So if you talk about giving 4 weeks working in a 4 days a week working, giving incentives, giving unlimited holidays, then I think that peacetime will definitely very soon become a wartime. So keeping all those things in mind, see, whenever there is any problem that has come impromptu, like surgical strike was there, like Corona had struck us, third thing, demonetization had struck this country. When these kind of characteristics, when political scenarios change, the CEOs, even if they're well established, they don't have any peace. Even in the peacetime, they don't have any peace. If you are a proper CEO, then I think that you should be always have a vision, number one. Number two, you should always work according to the mission and vision statements of the particular organization. Number three, employee satisfaction is not only giving them holidays, giving them everything for free, like some political parties doing, but taking into consideration their problems as well as working accordingly, giving them some amount of incentives to the sales department, for the marketing department, for making a huge impact in the brand value for the company. If there is an IT company, then I'll be definitely looking into the operations part. How can I, if my clients are having any requirements, I have to abide by those requirements before the deadline. And there are many other aspects, because I just 2 minutes. If I would have had a presentation to make, I would have taken 1.5 hours on it. But yes, whenever there is a wartime crisis or even a peacetime crisis, whatever it would be, a CEO never sits idle. He is always active. All right. Taking these things into consideration, I would hand over and give the stage back to the both person, the CEO of peacetime as well as the wartime Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jayesh. Friends, we have seen how market condition, geopolitical situation, supply chain issue that we had in Corona, can make any company from peacetime to wartime. Now, we are moving to our next section, breakfast for champions, where we are going to learn some valuable lessons from our journal evaluator and his team. Please welcome our G Toastmaster Jesh as for this section.
What did he say just now? Yes, what can you repeat it again? It shows that you are listening actively. Second thing is, does anyone want to be successful in life? Who wants to be successful in life? Having a lot of money, having a lot of status, respect in the society, being healthy. If you're not healthy, you will not have both of them. Guess Nishida, am I correct?
Yes,
You want
I
to be
raised my hand.
successful?
Yes,
You
definitely.
want to be successful, right? Everyone wishes to be successful in life,
Of course, everybody wants that. The one
right?
who's saying who doesn't want is like lying.
Yes, absolutely. But will you achieve that success just like that? Will you become a billionaire just like that? Will you be a veteran speaker like Toastmaster Darshit and many others like our area director over here, and Toastmaster Hardik, Vikrant, Harsh, Keval, Parth, Yesh Raj as well, Varun, and Yasmin, and even Jigar, you're developing. Can you become just like that successful? What is that mantra? Feedback. No, that is okay. Feedback, you have to implement that feedback. That is more important. Getting feedback is very easy. Toastmaster Vikas, the current area director of Area J1, I would like to ask you something. How can we become successful in just 1 or 2, 3 words, if you can say? Please come.
You need to practice perseverance, resilience, and consistent hard work.
Consistent hard work.
Practice.
Practice and practice. When we wake up in the morning, yes, guess the Nishita.
To be successful, it is first to have a clear goal and then to make a plan and ensure we navigate to be till the time we reach that particular goal. So plan and navigation, because same route cannot lead you to the goal. So you might have to navigate in between.
Navigate the goal. Okay. Fantastic. Beautiful answers I've received. But there is a saying in English, if you want to be successful, there are 2 mantras. The first is with the capital D. You need to have. I heard something. Desire and determination and discipline. The second mantra is we can get feedback. A proper feedback we can get, but we have to apply it, implement it, right? There is a amazing 4 words proverb in English. What is it? Absolutely right. Please give a round of applause for it. No pain, no gain. You have to do the work first. Implement those feedbacks in your speech according to Toastmasters. And if you're not implementing it, then things are not going to go right. So fellow Toastmasters, this is the platform where you can get proper feedbacks, take it positively, and implement it in your speeches or in your day-to-day activities. So here I am, the journal evaluator. I'll be calling my second team as well as my first team over here. I'll be calling the second team first, and that is the evaluators team. So I am only the evaluator for the first speaker. So I'll call myself again onto this platform. Toastmaster skill. I am going to start. Yeah. Toastmaster Vikrant. What a great start. Do you remember his start? Anyone? Do you remember his first letter when he uttered the speech? He started with a question. He started, do you know or do you like stories? Great way to start the speech. You also narrated in the beginning that this speech will be a story related to an epic tale, that is the Mahabharata. A conversation between Krishna and Karna. Your gestures were amazing. You had really good voice clarity while you were delivering your speech. I saw that you were looking at each and every person's eyes. You had a great eye contact. There were few voice modulations that I could see in your speech, wherein at times you were going a bit slow, and then you were while you were going slow, you had your pitch also low. When you were about to finish your speech, your speech pitch was high. That is a very good point that I noted. You also raised questions in your speeches, which was helping to engage the audience as a whole. And which I really loved was your attire. The way you were well dressed, it shows that you were prepared for giving a speech onto this platform. Few recommendations that I would give you, and I feel that it would help you in achieving the great excellence that you have already in your speeches, because you have already completed one pathway and this is your second pathway. I could see a few grammatical mistakes. I would suggest you, instead of asking questions which are not open-ended, which are having few sentences, to avoid in your speech, because it hinders your time, it consumes your time. Because you need to have open-ended questions like Toastmaster Yasmin had used in her speech, yes or no, this or that, against or for. So I think you should use open-ended questions. I feel when there were transitions between Karan speaking from here and Krishna speaking from here, while Krishna was speaking, you slowly, I think you, it was not by purpose or something, you went over here and you spoke about Krishna. I feel if you would have stayed there and spoken about Krishna and come here and spoken about Karna, would have been very good. And being in the middle, you could have narrated the whole story about Mahabharata. Stage movement was a bit missing, and I feel facial expressions could have been improved. Right? I think with these recommendations and with a lot of practice in your speech, a great leader and a great speaker like you can go on cloud 9. Thank you very much, and over to wow, a great evaluation by those guys. Thank you so much. Just to raise the pulse of the crowd, we have the next evaluator, and before I introduce him, I would like to tell you that this person whom I'm going to call as the second evaluator, he was already a part of this Heritage Club, as we all know. He has started his initiative as well as Talkmasters before, and I'm not sure how much it has grown to, but I definitely feel that it has grown to greater heights. He is the person with abundance of grammar and vocabulary after Toastmaster Vikas. So please help me welcome the previous Vice President membership and currently would be joining as a member to be HCTC in HCTC. Please help me welcome the evaluator 2 and evaluator of Toastmaster Yasmin, Toastmaster Darshit. Thank you. Thank you.
Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and Toastmaster Yasmin. If there were three adjectives that could describe your speech today, they were dynamic, energetic, and lively. What a speech! How many of you felt that it was one of the best speeches you've heard in a long time? Raise your hands. Yeah? You spared no one today. From Toastmaster Shubham to Toastmaster Jayesh in the end. You spared no one. Your speech had everything from humor to tragedy, story, and everything in between. To point out some good things that went in your speech, which are abundant, and to point out some things that were not so perfect, here are my observations. So good points to start off with. Number one, you started off with something that caught us off guard, isn't it? We were all surprised. What's happening? And then you transitioned it into a story, which reflects that audience was with you throughout the speech. Yeah, you started off with that notion. So the transition between a role play to a story was fantastic. Number two, the pitch. When you hear her voice, you will see that it's not normal. It's a little different, right? When you're making an impact, when you're trying to create an impact, you need a high pitch. You need that sharpness which she had, which is appreciated. Number three, you know what's a sign of a great public speaker? A great public speaker is not like a mountain. He or she is like a river. It flows, right? You're extremely comfortable on stage. When Toastmaster Yasmin was speaking, it was like a flowing river, right? It was like a poetry in motion, which is a sign of a brilliant public speaker. Not many people have that. So kudos to you for that as well. You utilize whatever you had, whatever stage you had, you were pumping your fists on the table, you're utilizing the stage, making those eye contacts, formidable performance, I would say. So the utility of stage was another area of your speech which I absolutely liked. The vocabulary, brilliant. I have not seen the use of vocabulary which she did in many speeches, right? From words like wailing, chitty, embracing, cuffed up his sleeve, etc. It was a treasure of vocabulary, and this is the real experience of Toastmasters. You get to learn these words, you get to apply these words. You use brilliant vocabulary. So these are some of the points I could go on, but to reflect some things that were not perfect. I always say that storytelling is a two-edged sword, right? Nobody in this world is a perfect storyteller. Not the world champion of public speaking, not Toastmasters, not everyone, not me, no one, right? So there's always some scopes of improvement, right? When it comes to your story, you had expressions, you had those pitch modulations, you had your ability to convey clearly the message that you wanted to give. But any story starts with, hey, what is this story? Which you had, the curiosity, right? Then people go with, hey, why are you telling this story? That was there as well. But the conclusion, right? You were not supporting the statement of the title of the speech. Why do you embrace the fear? And how do you embrace the fear? There's no way, there's no connection, right? It had the opening, it had the body, it even had the conclusion, but the conclusion was not supportive. If you can improve that, you transition from a 9-star public speaker and a storyteller to 9.5, which is obviously the goal. So over and above, to conclude, it had everything from storytelling to visualization, and a little improvement in concluding and supporting your ending message would take you to a public speaker I'd like to pay to watch. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Darshit, for your valuable and words of wisdom for Toastmaster Yasmin. Yeah, we have a guest here. Yes, can you introduce yourself first?
My name is Shari.
Okay.
Then I was doing job in Sims Hospital, where I attended so sir has given me reference from you and I enjoying that.
Fantastic. Welcome. And Gesh, Nishita, we would love to see you smiling, and we would love to see your video as well, because whenever we see you, we get the energy, right? So thank you very much for switching on. Thank you so much. So I would now like to ask the timer, are both the evaluators qualified? Evaluator 2 was disqualified. Okay. So going according to what Toastmaster says, and we are having the president and the area director. So the upper hand is always with the area director. So I'd like to ask you whether can we keep Toastmaster Darshit in the process of evaluate votes. Okay. So as taking the feedback from Toastmaster Vikas, I think according to the rules, now we're going to move ahead with the first team feedback and the reports. Please help me welcome my tag I said in the beginning. Now it is going to become GAT. That is GAT. And I would like to welcome the grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Harsh.
Wow, you all made me so busy, right? I was just writing and writing and writing, and it's going to be so long. I just had so much treasure of grammar. We have so much treasure of grammar. Word of the day was used 2 to 3 times by Toastmaster Jayesh, Toastmaster Hardik. Phrase of the day was used by Toastmaster Hardik 1 time. Fine. So now let's focus on what are the good uses of grammar. So some of the good uses of grammar were improve on the glossophobia, Herculean task. If you want time, you must make it. Your smile can bring energy. With a $1 billion smile, standing still like a dead lady, silent for 2 minutes, owning your fear. How to overcome your fear by embracing it. Wow, amazing learning. Every fear has a silver lining. No pain, no gain. Not like a mountain, but like a flowing river. Raise the pulse of audience. Can go on cloud 9. Utilize what you had. Treasure of vocabulary. And not so good uses of grammar. Big loud. It can be with huge round of applause. Working for club 24/7. Working for club 24/7. What is the wrong? What's wrong? Fine. So not everyone was, I think, very good, and that's all from my side. Over to General Evaluation.
Please give a round of applause once again. The person who's taking 2 roles in my team 1, the tag team, that is the counter role A and timer. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Kev.
Good afternoon, everyone. So here is the counter report. Starting from subject at arms, Toastmaster Par is used 2 times so. Presiding officer Toastmaster Vikrant, he has used 1 time a. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Hardik, he has used 1 time a, 2 times so. General Evaluator Toastmaster Jay, he has used 1 time a, 4 times so, and 1 time Timer, that is me, I used 1 time a, 2 times so, and grammarian Toastmaster Earth, he has used 1 time a, 4 times so. Coming to the speaker number 1, Toastmaster Vikrant, he has used 1 time a. His evaluator Toastmaster JS, you used 1 time a and 1 time Coming to the speaker number 2, she has used 2 times so. Our evaluator Toastmaster Darshit, you have used 3 times a, 2 times 1 time so, and 1 time Tabletop master Toastmaster Earth, you have used 4 times so. Table topic speaker number 1, Toastmaster Bharat. He has used 1 time a and 1 time so. Table topic speaker number 2, guest Jigar. you used 2 times a, 1 time and 4 short pauses. Table topic number 3, Toastmaster Ishita, you used 1 time a, 2 times 1 time so, and 2 times you know. Table topic speaker number 4, Toastmaster Varun, you used 3 times a, 1 time and 1 time so. Table topic number 5, Toastmaster Vikas, you used 3 times a, 2 times so, and 1 time you know. Table topic number 6, Toastmaster Parth, you used 4 times a, 1 time so, and 2 short pauses. Table topic speaker number 7, Toastmaster Yasmin, you used 1 time a, 1 time and 1 time so. So it was a lengthy report. So that's about a counter report. Now about timing report. Starting from Sajatet Arms, Toastmaster Path, he has used 2 times. He has used 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Presiding officer Toastmaster Vikrant, you used 5 minutes and 31 seconds. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Hardik, you used 27 minutes and 27 seconds and still counting. General Evaluator Toastmaster JS, you used 21 minutes and 45 seconds and still counting. Timer cable, I have taken around 2 minutes for explaining my role and still counting. A counter, that is me as well, I have taken around 3 minutes for explanation part, and for the report it is still counting. Grammarian Toastmaster us, you have taken 2 minutes and 58 seconds in your explanation part, and about your report you have taken 1 minute and 55 seconds. Speaker number 1, Toastmaster Vikrant, he has taken 6 minutes and 57 seconds. Evaluator number 1, Toastmaster JS, he has used 35 seconds about in his explanation part, and 3 minutes and 20 seconds for the evolution. Speaker number 2, Toastmaster Yasmin, you used 6 minutes, you have taken 6 minutes and 48 seconds. Evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Darshit, you have taken 38 seconds for the earlier part, and after you have taken 3 minutes and 40 seconds for the evolutions. Table topic master, Toastmaster Earth, you have taken 7 minutes and 40 seconds for your table topic session. Table topic speaker number 1, Toastmaster Bharat, you have taken 1 minute and 6 seconds. Table topic number 2, Toastmaster Jigar, guest Jigar, you have taken 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Table topic speaker number 3, Toastmaster Ishita, you have taken 1 minute and 21 seconds. Table topic speaker number 4, Toastmaster Varun, you have taken 1 minute and 12 seconds. Table topic speaker number 5, Toastmaster Vikas, you have taken 1 minute and 42 seconds. Table topic speaker number 6, Toastmaster Parth, you have taken 1 minute and 25 seconds. And last table topic speaker number 7, Toastmaster Yasmin, you have taken 1 minute and 59 seconds. So this was the timing, and this was my report.
Well done, well done. Keval, very comprehensive report. A counter and time. Before I start my general evaluation, I had promised you that I will be asking you a few questions related to active listening. And whosoever gives me the proper answer, next meeting, I'll be giving you the chocolates. Fantastic? Is it okay? Then please give me a smile. Raise your hand and then answer. Guest Nishita, you may also participate. I'll be looking at your digital hand raised whenever you raise your hand. Okay, who was Eric Smith? Please raise your hand. very nicely so that I can see it. Yeah. Founder of? Okay. I have to ask the person who has asked this question to you also. So is he correct? Co-founder. He was the first CEO. Give him an applause. Name the people that the speaker has used while he was talking about the peacetime CEOs and wartime CEOs. After Eric Smith. Yes. Manmohan Singh and Prime Minister Modi. Okay. Yes, guess Nishita.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. She gets the chocolate because she has told the right answer. Very good. Please give her an applause once again. Okay. The third question is, who was the person in Draupadi Swayamvar insulted? Yes, yes, Jigar. Karan. Very good. Please give her an applause. What are the fears of Toastmaster Yasmin? You cannot give the answer. Anyone else? What are the fears of Toastmaster Yasmin? Yes.
Yes, the fear of results.
Okay.
And the fear of stage.
Fear of stage. Okay. There are many. So at least I need 5. Yes.
Alien invasions, accidents, maybe it's in dark.
As well eating cookies.
Yeah.
Third. Okay. Yes. Yes. Nishita, you are saying? Do you name 1 second? Yes, Nishita. I'll come back to you. Do you know the remaining 2?
I can, but it'll take time.
Okay. Yes, Nishita. You're on mute.
About her son and her husband, about her son and husband, I guess, taking something out from the refrigerator.
Okay, and one
For
more.
son there was something, for son it was something I don't recollect, but for son also she had some.
Okay. Anything that you were able to recollect? We have 4. 5. Yeah, finally we have the last one. So I'll give the chocolates to Darshit, Gesh Nishita, and Gesh Raj. And Gesh Hardik. Don't worry. She gave a moral at the end that was how to overcome your fear. So what was that? The person has not spoken so far. Guest Toastmaster part.
Embrace the fear.
Embrace the fear. Embrace the fear by?
Handling the lizard.
That is for me, but embrace the fear for whom? Embrace the fear, and I feel that I would like to add on to her whatever she has said. Let us make the fear fear. Speech title of Toastmaster Bharat in table topic speech section. What was the speech title of Toastmaster Bharat in table topic speech? Darshit, I will not give the chance to you. Anyone else? Yasmin, I'll come back to you later. Yes, Raj, any ideas? Okay. Toastmaster Varun.
What would you ask a genie if you met a genie?
Genie, yes, absolutely right. And what were his 3 wishes? His 3 wishes.
You wanted a lot of
Make me rich.
Make me rich. Make me rich. 1.
There was one more 5 wishes.
He wants. That was the last one. And guest Ishita, yes.
That was, he wanted 5 more wishes, the third one.
Yes, and we are talking about the second one.
Second one, no, I'm sorry.
Being wealthy and healthy and wealthy. Acha, okay, correct. So this chocolate will be given to Nishita. Who gave the answer just now? 5, yes, to guess Jigar. Last 2 questions. What was the speech title of guest Nishita? Nishita, you cannot give the answer. I'm so sorry about it. Yes. Absolutely right. And there was one speaker onto the stage in the table topic speech section. That person said, I would give money to those poor countries of which continent? South Africa. Is he right? South Africa, is he right? Yes, absolutely right. And you get the chocolate. So all of you will be getting a chocolate except Toastmaster Vikas, Toastmaster Aziz, and Toastmaster Vikrant. Otherwise, everyone is going to get chocolate. Fantastic. Now you may start 4 to 5 minutes for the GE's report. I'm talking 4 to 5 minutes for GE's report.
Yes.
4 to 5 minutes for GE's report. Okay. A spectacular performance by everyone today. I really enjoyed the meeting because the members numbers have increased, and that was a very good part by the EC team this time. Let me start from the starting of the meeting. That is the Sergeant at Arms of the day was Toastmaster Park. He started with a lot of enthusiasm and he stated the mission statement of Toastmasters International. One recommendation I would like to give him is the meeting started at 4:10, 4:07, I should say. 7 minutes were delayed. If we could have improved and we could have started the meeting at sharp 4, even after the Toastmaster the day saying that let us start the meeting at 4, it was still started at 4:07. I would request all the role players to please be on time. We have to start the meeting at dot 4 or even before 4, not after 4. If this is my suggestion to the EC, next time if we are starting the meeting after 4, then let the SA and the best leader award be disqualified, because starting the meeting on time and ending the meeting on time is to be taken care of. Presiding officer Toastmaster Vikrant, you had really good speech when you started your introductory speech as a presiding officer. You talked about positive attitude, and we can all see the positive attitude engrossed in yourself and how you're spreading it across in the club. Really kudos to you on that. The part of suggestion that I would like to give is you didn't talk about Toastmasters. I was not aware, or the guests were not aware what Toastmasters is all about. Why Toastmasters is important. So it was highlighted at the end while you were talking. So I wish it would have been included before. Toastmaster Hardik, this is your, I think, continuously taking the Toastmaster of the day role, and you have done a great job today. You are looking like a CEO today, and I wish that you keep coming and taking up these roles in the next meetings. Really love the way you were dressed today, the how you called the people, role players onto the stage, how you greeted them, you introduced them very nicely, you remembered the speech title as well, and you went according to the speech title, name, and speech title. Very nicely done. You also had a role play in between, and it was commendable. Please give a round of applause to the upcoming CEO of HCP. Talking about my own tag team, Toastmaster Cable, comprehensive report, very well done. I would like to tell you one thing about the counter report. A counter report, I have never seen someone listening so beautifully. You're listening to each and everyone's small, long pauses, and I really loved it. One recommendation while giving the interview, both the reports, is I think you should start increasing your speed. While you're talking, few people were yawning. So I feel that next time when you are coming onto the stage, keep these points in mind. Grammarian, Toastmaster Harsh, you took I think both of you took the role at the last minute and you did justice to your role. Very nicely conducted, grammarians both. I would love to listen more about the not so good usages of grammar as well, because many mistakes were there, right? And why you said keep making mistakes, but I feel that making mistakes is important, but not making mistakes is also important, right? So you need to understand that particular part while you're giving your introductory speech and how you can improve on your grammar. that should also have been included in your introduction. And in the end, when you were presenting your report, I felt that you always talk about success and successful people and how to make money. Let us stick on to what role that we are getting and speak on that. All right. Evaluator 2, because I was evaluator, so I will not give any feedback to myself. I would love to listen to your feedbacks, how my evaluation was. Evaluator 2, I am a fan of your vocabulary, because the way you narrated your evaluation with the positive parts, with the recommendations, and then concluding it by giving her 9 out of 10, and then telling her that you are a 9.5. And I would definitely tell you, since Toastmaster Isha is not here, she is one of the best speakers that I have also seen in this club after Ronak and Toastmaster Vikas and many others. I can see Toastmaster Yasmin growing very nicely. I think I have seen her growth in the past 1.5 years, and definitely very nicely you have pointed out all the points in the evaluation. One thing that I would like to also tell, that in the positive point that she had was the personal story that she included. So if you could have highlighted one thing, that would have been great. But we would love to see you more, and it was a great experience listening to you. I would also pay money to listen to you in future. Very nicely portrayed. Coming to the most exciting session. Which is the most exciting session? Table topic session. And it was conducted by none other than the money man, Toastmaster Harsh. Toastmaster Harsh, it was very nice, but I feel that there were points of improvement. We talk about the positive points. Let us talk about the recommendations. Always it is said by Toastmaster Amit that always hold the stage. Always hold the stage when you're speaking. I felt that while you were greeting the audience, you did not make them that comfortable. You are giving impromptu speeches, which is, I feel, which you are not prepared at the end. And I feel there were more beautiful topics I could have given to the speakers. Third thing is, you almost forgot to take care of the voting as well, right? So I am being a bit harsh right now for the development of this club. We need to improve on few aspects which were lacking. This last and the fourth most point for all the members is, this meeting started at 4:07, which is not allowed. From next time, Toastmaster Vikrant and the presiding officer, as well as the Toastmaster of the day, needs to take care. And each and every member needs to take care that we need to start the meeting on or before time. Second thing is, last minute of player filling is not required. It should be done in the next 2 days itself, after the meeting completes. All right. So last meeting role player filling is not a person of my caliber or a club like of this caliber needs to undergo. Third thing is that while we are talking about our own role, we sometimes, even I myself, I'm talking after a very long time, so I sometimes go to X direction, then I go to the Z direction. So even for me, it is a feedback that I need to, whatever role is assigned to me, I need to abide by that, be abide by the time, be concise, and speak accordingly. So taking the recommendations again and talking about the grammatical parts, we need to keep improving on our grammar, on our vocabulary, on our fluency in English. With these words and keeping your patience, and I hope I did not see a smile on anyone's face, so please keep smiling. And now I would like to hand over the stage to the current CEO of HCTC, that is Toastmaster Hardik.
So how's the Josh? Budding CEOs. Great. Indeed, GE team and evaluators, your feedbacks are greatly appreciated and it will take us from good to great. Now, it's time for final voting. Yes. This time we have only 2 votes to best role player. So should we go for the first? Okay. Best role player for tag, timer, Aho counter, and grammarian. Keval, and Harsh. So Keval twice or Keval square multiplied by Harsh. This is what the options that we have.
So the best role player award here is
Yes.
that is the Toastmaster Vikram.
And we'll send our votes to
Toastmaster Cable again, Toastmaster Harsh, and Toastmaster Park. That is the stuff, right? Not Toastmaster.
Yes.
Park.
Toastmaster Park as well. I'm sorry.
No problem.
So Nishita, you are okay? You need to send your vote. Perfect.
Okay, sure.
Are we done?
Yes.
Perfect. So the next vote for best lead Toastmaster of the day, that's Hardik Dave. Journal evaluator, Jayesh, and table topic master, Toastmaster Harsh. Again, there are h square multiplied by j. But this time, this h is both h are different. Please send your vote to Vikrant. So meanwhile, we are voting. I believe by now we would have good idea based on Jayesh and Jigar's role play as a respective wartime and peacetime CEO. By concluding this session, handing over to the president, I would greatly recommend 2 books on this topic to read. The first one, majority of MBA or management books, they would discuss the easy part, the peacetime. And I think there is only one book, or there are few resources available for wartime CEO, and one of them is Only Paranoid Survives by former CEO of Intel. So that is one of the books to read. And the other one, which is what I got from, is The Hard Thing About Hard Things. Now, please invite the presiding officer. Meanwhile, I will invite our guests to share their experiences. Yes, Jigar.
Hi everyone. So this is the first time like on the stage after so many years. So I was fearful like when I came here, like how it will be or how it can go. But I see everyone is so energetic, like this is a beautiful experience. And there are so many agencies or institutions like they sell their courses to be a public speaker, to be a good at communication. But there are very, I guess, this is the only club which I found as a free, and we get so much a learning experience here. I find it very interesting and I guess if I join here or if I come here regular basis, then I can definitely be a good speaker, which I want to be right now. And of course, looking forward for a great growing up here. Yes.
Thank you. Have you said Toastmaster Jigar by now?
Yeah.
So by the end of the meeting, our VP Education will exclusively discuss, and you are going to be a member from today onwards. And look forward to see you next time. We greatly appreciate our future Toastmaster Jigar's candid review. It is not from by books, but by his heart. Okay. I would like to invite our second guest, but before that, it's time for our presiding officer to come on the stage. Please welcome Vikrant.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. How did you like the meeting?
Wow.
Amazing. Yes, Nisita,
Amazing.
like the meeting and any
Amazing.
suggestion for improvement?
No, it was really nice. I liked it.
Okay. We would love to your physical presence next meeting.
Definitely.
Okay, and I am very glad to see Toastmaster Darcy and Varun, the gem of SCTC.
Back.
I'm recalling the memory of British Council. Am I right?
Yes.
And also my mentee, that I told her that I want to send you ISC, complete your level 2. And the way you deliver, see, I'm very glad. The gestures and the confidence, and you definitely go to the area or division level. That I am sure. Okay. Now let's have we have a result ready.
Yes.
Yeah. You have come test. How did you like it? Okay. And thank you, Toastmaster Ajis, for bringing the every meeting. He's coming with his friend and he's working lot. Yeah. At last, what I am seeing, my manager. HM Gusal. Champions, yeah. At last, we would have a all together. Yeah. Now let's. That is already prepared. I would like to invite Toastmaster today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikrant.
Yeah. So which one you would like to have? Speaker. It goes to my mentee, Toastmaster Yasmin. I'm very much proud of you.
Many more to come.
Yes, the best evaluator, I think, due to lack of time, otherwise that will go. But I'm very much, feel glad that after 2 years, I personally observe your evaluation and it was just amazing. Toastmaster Jay is.
Darshit, I would say you are more than what he's talking about. Congratulations, Jay.
This is just by fluke, I'll tell you. Thank you.
Now we are going to base table topic speaker. We have a 7 amazing speaker, including guests. Any guests? He's a current area director. Sono Saath, Sono Star.
Impromptu speech, impromptu entry, and impromptu
topic.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hardik. Thank you, guys. Thanks.
Now let's have a best role player. At last, someone who is come. Take a double role, double. Toastmaster Keval.
Double engine की सवारी. Congratulations. केवल बाबू की सरकार.
Well done.
Thank you. Good job. And best lead role.
Jesh.
Wartime CEO or every time CEO. Or humorous table topic master. Toastmaster Jace.
Thank you so much. I would like to share this award with Toastmaster Hardik. तालियां थोड़ा सा और जोर से बताइए.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. See the awards and rewards only for the appreciation. We are learning from each other. Then we have to make ideal someone. Oh, he's doing what amazingly. Why should not I? This is all about the power of Toastmaster. And with this, I am officially adjourned the meeting.
Conversation. We just ending it.
Today we have an impromptu visit of area Toastmaster Vikas, and let's we have a few words from him.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Grant. Greetings to one and all present here, all the members of Area J1 and SC Club, members of SCTC, and couple of guests. So I feel delighted to be here. Why? Not because I am the area director. Why? Because I see a lot of faces. Few weeks back when I was visiting, when I have visited as area director, the same place, I was feeling a bit nervous, a bit bad, a bit skeptical about what will happen to the club. Let me say the right things. Let me be open. And today, I feel from the bottom of my heart that the glory of HCTC is back. So first of all, round of applause for all of you. Why I feel so? Because of the participation, because the members who are our star members, they are now coming back to the club and contributing. I love to see Toastmaster Hardik. I love to see Toastmaster Jayesh. I love to see many Toastmaster Path. A lot of people. Guest Raj, he used to be a visitor in past times when we used to do our meeting at Prithvi Cafe. Now he has started coming. Darshit, love to hear you. So I think that is what makes a team winning, makes a club going forward, and that's how we all come out as a winner. So I want to give you one mantra that is called passion. So why we are here? Because we all want to grow and become a good and great public speaker. And how will we become that? By passion. So I am going to give you an acronym which I made just after seeing all of you present here half an hour ago. So remember PASSION. So be the mantra for SCTC. So what is P? P stands for prepare and plan. So every meeting we must plan. What we should plan about? Our roles, our speeches, our role players, very important. Because what happens sometimes we come and we find role players here. That's how the quality of meeting becomes derogatory sometimes. And that's where we struggle. So plan and prepare in advance. Second is about A. A is about approach and greet. How we can connect with each other when we come to this meeting every Saturday, 4 to 6. Let's come 15-20 minutes before and we can approach each other. We can greet each other. That's how we network. The third acronym from acronym passion is S. S for stay confident. That's how, that's why we are here, to become confident speaker. So simple, S for staying confident. Each one of us should stay confident. If we are not confident, how will we imbibe that confidence in the guest who is coming to this room to learn something in public speaking, right? And the fourth letter that is S is speak with conviction. That is very, very important. Being positive. I told you, I was skeptical a few weeks back. So we all have to be very, very positive. No misconception, no drawbacks, only the conviction. And that conviction makes us good speakers. So let's stay positive. Let's stay confident and stay and practice the good conviction. So speak with conviction. Whenever you come on the stage, blast, because that's how we will become good speaker. Then comes I. I stands for increase your participation. Very, very important. How we can increase? This time I have taken TMOD. Next week I should not come because I have done enough. No. Think about how we can increase by taking some role, giving more speeches, mentoring others. Lot of ways we can increase our participation. So more we will participate, will increase the participation, more the club will grow. Quickly, 2 more letters. Oh, observe and listen. So in every meeting, what we should do? We should observe. What happens with observation? Learning. When we listen, we learn a lot of new words. I was not present during the speech of Toastmaster Yasmin, but I learned a couple of words which Toastmaster Darshit spoke about her speech, that what she has used. So that's how we learn from observation and listening. So O for observe and listen. And last, N, very, very important. I would like to solve about it. Never miss the meeting. And for never miss the meeting. I have missed a couple of meetings in the past. I would like to ensure that I come every meeting, and you all, are you all with me? That you all are coming in the next meeting? Yeah. So never miss the meeting. So that's how the passion. So let's live with passion, HCTC with passion. Are you all okay? Let's say, when I say passion, just say HCTC way of meeting. HCTC way of meeting. Passion. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Such an encouraging